The process of reunification is well underway. Therefore, many faithful servers of the light are now striving to reclaim the many facets of their divinity. A part of our mission is to help you remember your divine heritage and to also help you understand the unprecedented process humanity is in the midst of at this time. My brave ones, you have been separated from your soul family for many eons of time so that you could experience and fulfill your own unique divine mission. You have experienced other universes, sub-universes, galaxies and civilizations beyond your wildest imagining. Potential never leaves, it lives. It moves through the cycles of time and form. It begins anew and decays into the nothing of everything. That is the gift of life. What you begin, you end. What you end, you begin. Potential breathed becomes potential heaved, for you are always efforting life. It is the way of physical movement. It is inward and outward, succumbing to you, as easy as a breath, taken and given. The truth paves the way. It becomes visible everywhere and prevails everywhere. The signs of the times point to the storm of truth. Nothing can withstand this dynamic, and everything will be subordinated to this necessity so that the way can be prepared for the new age of humanity. With the advent of truth, everything changes. Because only then can the light of God do its salvific work in the hearts of people. Only then can you experience yourself as a person of God, and only then is the veil between the worlds transparent. So that a living communication between you and your family from being can take place. Today we are working towards that day. Every effort made by you serves this sacred purpose, to make the truth socially acceptable on earth and to banish all that is untrue and rotten from the earth. As you came forth and began your journey within this sub-universe, your experiences became more focused and detailed in preparation to an even greater fragmentation of your essence, so that you could experience the density of the newly created galaxies and star systems within the lower realms of light. As you are aware, those of the angelic kingdom were designated as the messengers, protectors, guides and teachers for humanity by our God. When it was ordained that a contingent of archangels and great legions of angelic beings would accompany humanity into the unknown regions of diminished creation within the young galaxy called the Milky Way galaxy, there was a mandate sent forth that some of them would have to greatly fragment their essence in order to fulfill this mission. As you begin a new breath, it is new potential. New information is breathed in, inspiration. Yet with that potential is the decay of old experiences. What accrues in you? Is it the old piling on? Is it fresh mess, never gone? Is it fertile eyes in moving song, hearing love's breath beneath time's gong? Be the beginning of something new. As old pollen is fallen into your rich soil, life cycles potential through invisible toil. It's not your work to force time. It's your work to nurture potential sublime. Be the beginning of something new. As a moment is passed from life to you, past knowledge unknown is pulsing through. Your need-to-know basis may feel like stasis, but it's truly decay and decant. Already there are increasing signs that we are on the right track. Already your work and your perseverance are bringing to light the true, good and noble in man, because you are becoming more and more. There are more and more who seek the truth and who want to find it first in themselves. What is untrue, false or ambiguous is recognized and banished from life. Today, more and more people are ready to initiate major corrections and, if necessary, to completely rebuild their lives. Today, more and more people are waking up to the fact that they no longer want to fool themselves, that they are looking into their hearts and tackling the healings that are necessary. Even if it is a minority compared to the number of the world's population. The people who are now awakening represent a majority when it comes to restoring a light-filled fundamental vibration on this earth. The quality of these people outweighs any number, whose creative will and power of manifestation were awakened by working on their own topics. The lesson that everything begins with ourselves, with yourself, has been understood, and so now everything takes its good, right and healing path. Therefore, these wondrous beings of light agreed to have their white fire God seed atom fragmented into greatly diminished soul sparks of God light. This was necessary so that they could be embodied on the earth plane of consciousness during the unprecedented experiment in duality and polarity. They were also given the gift of free will that was to be bestowed upon humanity. This is why there is such a vast number of souls who are of angelic lineage, and why there is also such a great diversity of wondrous beings of light from other universes, who were chosen to become the avatars and shining spiritual examples for each great era, embodied on Earth. These phenomenal beings were sent to the Andromeda Galaxy, which is the closest galaxy to your home galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy. There are many very advanced, mentally focused planets and civilizations there, and many of the legions of light and light warriors came from that galaxy. What was, now is, the future, not yet. What will begin in you? Be the beginning of something new. Endings are already filling you. The breath of life flows in and out. It's soft and strong, both whisper and shout. It whispers of life's perpetual flow. It shouts of lack and even love's glow. What ends is received as nurturing soil. It's life's gift of love, giving of itself, not sacrifice, but evolution, not waste, but time's solution. Not futures, but nows, for within you now is the end beginning anew. What is within you? Love simmers songs both short and long. The forces of the unlight spread falsehood. The lie has grown on them like a skin, and they will not give way until they see themselves and their misdeeds in the mirror of truth. No one can avoid this reflection permanently. You know it, and they know it, that the time has come. However, it is also true that every being plays its irreplaceable role on Earth until the final chord. Until then, it is important to persevere and master the time with God. For the day when the trumpets of God usher in the end and new beginning is near. This means that the revelations will continue to increase rapidly, so that more and more people can get a glimpse of the big picture. Nothing remains hidden anymore. In the process, all the threats of frightening future scenarios begin to dissolve before your eyes. The sacred triads of the angelic legions and the great avatars, who were to embody on the earth plane to guide humanity, all spent a very long time on Andromeda preparing for their mission in your galaxy, solar system, and on Earth. During the resting and rehabilitation in between lifetimes for this special group, most often, these starseed soul fragments return to the Andromeda Galaxy home base, which was created especially for this group. When they are ready, they are given their next assignment. Time after time, they have returned to the Earth plane to assist humanity in their great struggle to release themselves from the shackles of the past and to gain spiritual freedom once more. Those earthly souls, who are still functioning within the limitations of the fourth dimensional environment, cycle into the higher fourth dimension for rest and rehabilitation. They then spend time on one of the 7 major planets of your solar system. Their lessons, training and focus will be on the most important attributes, talents and qualities that are needed to assist them to return to balance and harmony within the limits of universal law of the existing dimensional realm in which they are attuned. Yes, to the physical eye. You have reached the next level of consciousness. Today you look at current affairs with different eyes. The outside has lost its power. Power, exercise your soul now, and you have found direction. Fears disappear more and more. Worries about the future diminish, and God has returned to your life. Verily, humanity has chosen the bright future and reached the timeline of life to the degree that is required. On the outer world, the earth continues to rotate and the revelations take on ever greater proportions. Inside, however, more and more people are completing themselves, and they are becoming impregnable spiritual fortresses. In this way, the forces that have so far enriched themselves with your life energy are thinning out, because in the light of the truth, neither their lies nor they themselves can stand. Those whose soul song resonates to the three highest sub-levels of the fourth dimension will spend their in-between lifetimes on the five higher frequency planets of your solar system. There they will gain access to and begin to reactivate the more refined extrasensory abilities, which have atrophied because of misuse or non-use down through the many ages of incarnational experience. My brave friends, this is just a small overview of some of the higher teachings and information that await you as you refine your mental processes and integrate the higher frequencies of light of your approaching fifth dimensional environment. You cannot begin to comprehend what awaits you in the brave, new world you are endeavoring to create and enjoy. Many of you, the starseed and wayshowers, came into this lifetime with more facets of your diamond core God cell active than those still functioning within the lower fourth dimensional realms. Therefore, you have had many more bursts of God conscious awareness over the past years. If you compare notes about your earlier experiences with others, such as our beloved scribe, who faithfully transcribes our messages, you will find that you have had many similar experiences throughout your lifetime. You are finding that this is not a common occurrence for the average person who still exists and functions within the lower, distorted realms of the mass consciousness belief structure.